Hello everybody, thank you so much for lovely comments under my videos, I really appreciate it. Today I will be decorating 2 Easter eggs together with basket. I'm using medium plastic eggs, but you can also use styrofoam egg if you wish so. First, I need to use sandpaper to smooth all the imperfections, as well as make surface of my egg matte so paint can stick to it easily. Then I apply a couple of coats of cream acrylic paint with decoupage sponge. My eggs are yellow and I needed 2 coats of paint. On white surface, 1 coat should be just enough. While eggs are drying, I prepare my basket by sanding its surface with medium grading sandpaper inside as well as outside. I think my basket was painted with chalk paint, so I used primer to prepare the surface, making sure I cover corners and edges really well because those were previously scratched. Now I can prepare my rice paper by tearing images out with fingers. I don't use scissors because torn edges tend to blend more easily and we won't need as many layers of varnish later on. I also tear images towards center so when gluing on curved surfaces, they can overlap each other instead of creating creases. When everything is prepared, I apply decoupage glue on my egg using synthetic brush. Then I place images in the center and add more glue on top. I work my way from the middle towards edges, smoothing paper along the way. If you want to use same rice paper as well as other decoupage supplies, you are welcome to visit my online shop. We post goods all over the world, but please bear in mind that international posting will be more expensive. I will link our shop under this video as well as information on how to order internationally. Rice paper is very easy to work with and perfect for beginners. It is much easier to glue it on curved surfaces such as eggs or baubles. It is slightly thicker than napkins but won't leave wrinkles. You can always add several layers of varnish, which is easier than removing all those horrible wrinkles. Don't get me wrong, I love napkins as well, I just prefer rice paper on my round objects. When my basket is dry, I apply one coat of cream acrylic paint only on the outside, as I plan to use different color inside. Next step is gluing rice paper around the basket to match my eggs. All of this is super easy and you can do this with your children if you want to. Okay, when my paint is dry, I mix white, blue and mint paint to match colors of flowers on images, and I use flat sponge to apply my paint inside of the basket. I also take very little paint on small round sponge, wiping excess on kitchen towel, and I tap around all edges to achieve frame effect on the basket. quite a lot of green color around images, so I use dark green paint and water, and I splash some dots all over the basket as well as eggs. I use fan brush on flat surfaces such as sides of the basket, and on eggs I use brush with stiff bristle, which I cut halfway to make it shorter. Try to splash paint on pieces of papers or kitchen towel to get rid of excess, and then on your work. Eggs always look good with loads of tiny spots. When everything is dry, I apply several coats of gloss water-based varnish. Then I use fine sandpaper to smooth my work with another layer of varnish. You need to repeat the steps until you are happy with the finish, but basically more layers of varnish means better finish. I do exactly the same with my eggs. First, I apply several coats of varnish with sanding between 2 or 3 coats. I would suggest to leave your decorated item overnight for drying and do the sanding during the day. I applied 3 coats of varnish and had to sand my eggs 6 times before I was happy with the finish. It took longer with the basket, but I repeated it only outside. I didn't glue any paper inside, so there was no need for this process. Paper is slightly raised, so varnishing sanding process evens the surface. Layers of varnish will also give depth to your images. Those are my finished eggs. Look how shiny and smooth those are. They should look like glass with no raised bits. When I'm happy with the finish, I leave my work for another few days so varnish can dry completely, and then I glue matching satin ribbon using hot melt glue. At the very end, I glue silver bead caps on both ends of my eggs, and I apply matching glitter dots around bead caps to finish them nicely. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to my channel.